Now, we've been fortunate enough to be showing you the short-eared owls. You had long-eared owl, which was great. We've had curlew this week. We've got a couple of other new nests that we want to introduce before the end of the week. Joe, can you cut up the willow warblers, please? Here we are. Here's our willow warbler's nest. Now, can't see much action there at the moment. Willow warblers are, of course... Oh, no, there's the adult is actually on that nest, brooding the young. You can just see the tail in the centre of the screen, bobbing up and down as she's breathing. And there, again, you can just peep through the pheasant's feather, which it's lined its nest with, and you can see one of the chicks' heads. Willow warblers, sub-Saharan migrant, come here for the summer. Used to be very common. They were the soundtrack of my youth, but they've disappeared from the south and the east, so it's a treat to see one of these nests here. Now, we had quite a lot of nests last week, and many of the young were approaching fledging, just like those song thrushes at the beginning of the programme. They narrowly missed that opportunity because ended up getting eaten by spud. But some of our other babies were at that sink or swim stage. The willow warblers were itching to go, and here they are on Saturday morning. Now, they had been venturing in and out of their nest, which is on the ground, but then on Saturday they started to finally leave. And this is typical of what we see with these young birds. If they can disperse into that undergrowth, then unlike the song thrushes that were all in that nest, and once the tawny owl nailed it, it got all of them, by spreading out in the undergrowth, they were going to do a better job. What's going to happen to them next? Well, they'll follow the adults around for a few weeks, and those with the greatest chance of survival will be those with the biggest wings and those that are the heaviest. And that is, of course, dependent on the food that they've been fed whilst they're in the nest. Then, of course, they're going to migrate, and the males are more likely to come back to this spot to breed next year when they breed for the first time. So it's fingers crossed for all of those willow warblers.
We just had some people fledging behind us. You know, they were also fledging the nest, I think, and they weren't the only ones.